Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which of course is part of the college football playoff. Hi folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup as we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Rebels will kick this deep to get us going. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So the Hurricanes offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Back to throw. It's Beck. Receiver makes the grab.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Second down after that completion. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the bat, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Here's the second down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
7th play of the opening drive. They moved it, but now face a third down. Well, the power run is stuffed. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. The Canes will have to kick it away. First punt of the game now. Looking to pin him back deep. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10. You can't do it any better than that. The Rebels offense out there for their first possession. Because we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays.
So the ball changes hands, and the offense finds itself backed up inside their own 10. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's a great read here by this quarterback to be able to get the ball out to his back and let him do the work. And you know this defense now, next time they see this same formation, probably going to be aware of the pitch. Don't be surprised if the quarterback keeps it himself for a big gain as well.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the ground. It's Wallace. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. Getting set for the second quarter here, both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw it again. Looks like he's going to run it. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. And the Rebels have first and 10 here. Now they'll run it on the toss. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes...
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and you reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Returner looking to make a play here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. To throw, It's back. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. A screen to the wide receiver. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. 2nd down. Looking to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. The ball is picked off. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Looking downfield. It's back. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The Hurricanes will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Breaks into the clear. And the Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Rebels bring their punt team onto the field. This one will be fair caught. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Back to throw. It's spent. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
He breaks free. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Ball handed off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's right. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Grinding away with a running game. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Rebels looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run the option. He'll hand it off. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Man, I don't know if this offensive coordinator went to visit Kansas City and talked to Andy Reid, or maybe Patrick Mahomes, but how about the option to the tight end for a score? Creativity all over this offense, and it pays off for a touchdown.
to try the extra point. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. And the Canes will crank up the tempo.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. A deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Complete with the running back, but can he get there? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They'll run it here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Looking downfield. It's Beck. Makes a quick grab. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
4th down, look at the throw for it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for this here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things that they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.